you look there. It's a steep. So today we're in Rothenburg up the Tauber, which sounds like some kind of a village out of a Game of Thrones movie, but it's not. And it is a town in Germany that has its walls still intact. So very few places in Germany where the walls still exist around the town. It is one of those places, and we are here today to explore it, to see what it's like inside. How does history show what Germany was like before modern day times? A lot of it is kept in place by, if you look, there's names on the walls here. People have been giving money or contributions to help restore the wall or keep the restoration of the wall. And it's a really cool thing. That was one of the watchtowers from back in the day to see when intruders are attacking. But today the wall still continues all the way around. As I mentioned before, it is one of the very few places where the wall still exists around the town. So that makes it really, really an interesting place to visit for your history buffs out there. For me, I'm just interested in it to see if the interior matches the exterior. So there's another tower here, but you're not allowed to go up. I guess it's quite dangerous or something. So, a little bit of history about Rothenburg up the Tauber. This city was according to German history, the city was founded in 1142. And from then on, it really prospered because it became a free imperial city, meaning that it didn't have to answer to like the local lords or so. It answered directly to the Pope. So that gave it a lot of power. Hence why it became so rich that it started building its walls to keep the intruders out, as it would protect your, as I say, protect your investment, right? Now, if you overlook the town, you could see right below is a great valley. So the town or the castle will be overlooking this whole area. Great vantage point for when enemies attack, right? Look at that. We're on the outside of the wall, and you can see how high this is. It should be difficult to bridge if you come up here unprepared. So here around the city, it gives like a small history of all the important points that you could find. So it would say where, like what you're looking at really. So Dominican Tower, or where some people used to live, and so on. Nuns convent. So look out for these little plaques here. It gives information in German and in English. But as I say, Rothenburg up the Tauber is Red Castle, just over the river, or on the river, up the river, I don't know. No, during the 13th to 15th century, this town became one of the largest cities in medieval Germany. And today we could find examples of that with the Rathaus. The Rathaus is still there. Rathaus doesn't mean full of rats. It's in German for town hall. And then the 30 Years' War happened. And as all good things has come to an end, this caused a lot of issues for Rothenburg. So in 1631, General Tilly rolls in and says, "Nice tongue you got there. It's a shame something would happen to it." But luckily, there was this guy called George Nusch, a former mayor and an avid wine drinker. This is true. He liked his wine so much that he placed a bet for the city safety by drinking a lot of wine. Apparently it was 3.25 liters of wine. He was successful, so then the town was spared destruction. Hence why today the town looks medieval and almost unchanged during that time. And after that, it kind of went into a sleep, like Sleeping Beauty or some kind of people forgot about Rothenburg. So the town remained unchanged for a long period of time. Fast forward to World War II, it got interesting again for Rothenburg. So as the legend goes, parts of the town got bombed and people started to panic. But then one of the US generals, his mom visited the city once and she loved it so much, she asked him to spare the city of complete destruction. Again, I'm not sure if this is true, but this is what the legend is about Rothenburg up the Tauber. And I like that bit about Rothenburg that is so nice that people do not want to destroy it and we're able to enjoy it today. Wow, it's Easter time here and the centerpiece is full of eggs. And let's look at the city now. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? Oh, let's go in there. There's like a 6-foot tall bear here. So it's meant to be Easter. These guys have a Christmas tree here. Rothenburg really trying to do this fairy tale thing. A lot of... Wow. Our kids would love it here. Look at that. It's like a little village with people dancing and things. Had to check out the Torture Museum in Rothenburg, which actually gives a little bit of history about what happened during the 30-Year War and how people dressed and so on and what they used to torture people. Ooh, look at that. Spin the press, that would snap your neck off. Bald head. Give me a sword. Yeah, if you want to see what the city looks like from above, you can go up the Rathaus Tower and I have a really good view of the city here and the surrounding walls. In the distance there is the wall and one of the clock towers again. I can see where the wall goes around the city. If you look there, it goes all the way down around that area, circles back and continues going across. Town square. Some construction going on down there and a few people about. And this tower is where there's a clock at the top. I think that's where the gates are. So there's a few of them dotted around the city. So once you see that, you know that's where people enter from. So it's entry points and exit points. There's a massive church right in front of us. We'll go check it out. Turns out the massive church is St. Jacob's Church. And who is this? Lobet God? Jacob's Way. And there's a shiny finger. I wonder where that finger's been. It's so shiny. Huh? You dirty. I love these signs. It's much better than today's LED type signs. All over the city they have all the signs for the businesses still. Schneeballen König, Snowball King. So we're having a snowball something. It's a specialty from Rothenburg. So we're just wandering around Rothenburg up the Tauber. And we just had one of those snowballs, which is a delicacy around here. It's like a pastry made into a roll and then covered with chocolate or other assortment. Are we now heading down to the Plönlein? Tell me, what is it?
Plönlein.
Plönlein. What's the difference? I'm saying correct, aren't I? Plönlein. All along the street you'll find old street signs and people carrying people. Look. That's also free. Not today. And I think they should make this town car free really. Wow, look at this place. So beautiful. The restaurant in the corner. And we continue down to.
Plönlein.
Tell me if there's any difference with my pronunciation with what they're saying. Someone. Yeah. Really sticking with the old vibe here. And now we're coming down to the Plönlein. This is so Instagram famous. Even before I came here, I've seen so much photos of it. And it looks really, actually it looks quite cool. I just like the colors and the way it's a road that comes up and then goes around in one of the gates. And see, couples there taking photos of it. And yeah, we're gonna take some photos as well with my, look, we're on the Plönlein. Oh, I think I'm in someone's photos. Not bad at all, huh? It turns out that Plönlein means small square with a fountain. Although I don't know what the square is, but yeah, it's quite cool here. Wow, it's interesting. These are real eggs. Look. Ah, that's where you could go. So from there you could go up onto the wall and either go left or right. Get away from my shot here. So as we come to the end of what leaves me feeling like I'm a time traveler and kind of stumbled upon this ancient town, I can say that modernity has gotten us a lot of great things, but one of them is not as pretty as Rothenburg. It does have this really great fairy tale city vibe and a genuine feel of romance, happiness, and unfortunately a lot of tourists would be here. I would imagine that Rothenburg would be beautiful no matter what time of year you visit, but Christmas market in the same town as the German Christmas Museum, that would be amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like for more future content, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you like about Rothenburg and if you have visited or would be visiting in the future. Ciao!